Hello everybody, this is jaydenshaunts, and today we have to unbox a setup. Is the new for 2025 Charlie in the Box from Spirit Christmas from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. When I saw Spirit Halloween was doing all these Misfits and Clarice for their Christmas store, I had to jump on them. Frosty and Rudolph are two of my all-time favorite Christmas movies, or just movies in general. I have loved them since I was a kid. Frosty's over here, as you can tell, and then there's Clarice, the dolly, and the elephant up here as well. The first Misfit we're going to open is the Charlie in the Box. This is the one I am most excited for, so we're going to go ahead and open this box right here. Open the flap there, and it looks like he has a pull-out tray, which I forgot Spirit made standard for their animatronics. So I'm going to go ahead and cut the camera and pan to his tray already being pulled out, and then we're going to take his parts out. Okay, so we pull it out, and I wasn't expecting this. I figured I would have to assemble the gift box, but the gift box is all one piece, and they are solid blow mold plastic. So really, all there is to do for these things is to just pick up the box and slide this thing out. That, and then the plastic will, let's scoot this back over here, like that, and just take the plastic off, and then the gift box just opens up to reveal all of the parts packed inside. And it looks like Charlie in the Box is also an SVI one. So, let's see what we have here. You have his gift tag is over here. This is cardboard. This is not an outdoor rated item, so otherwise this would probably be a different material, but this right here, the gift tag is cardboard. You have just an empty piece of cardboard right here. Ooh, let's take a look at his face. His face takes up most of the box. He looks so scary. What? Jump scare. There is Charlie. He looks kind of funny. But yeah, his mouth moves, and I guess his eyes glow? I do not remember his eyes ever glowing in the movie, which I guess I should know if they glow or not, considering how many times I've seen the movie, but I genuinely don't remember. Now there's that. I'm going to set that off to the side. You have his hat, which is very nicely padded, and there is a bendable wire in there as well. You have the costume in here that does have some bells on it. This is what makes him tilt side to side from the looks of it. There's the motor in there with the springs and such. And then down here is pretty much just his, oh, the control box is pre-attached. Oh, I do see that now. Okay, his control box is pre-attached in here. You just plug in some wires, but pretty much all that's left are his arms and hands and his power cord. So I'm going to get all his parts laid out, make sure I have everything, make sure you have everything, and we'll get to his setup. Here's everything that Charlie in the Box comes with. You have his box that does have the IR sensor and the control box inside of it. You have his head, you have a pole with the motor, a pole with a ring, a pole with the ring and the shoulder assembly, the gift tag, his two hands left and right, the adapter, his two arms, the baggie with his clothing, and his hat. Let's get to his setup. Your first step is going to be locating your pole labeled B, snap lock that into the base labeled C, and then secure it with the included stabilizer that is attached to the base, and then screw in and tighten the wing nut securely. Now we're going to go ahead and locate his costume and drop that on over our current assembly. Next, go ahead and snap lock on your pole with the motor into your pole you just previously snap locked into the base, and then you're going to snap lock on your pole with the shoulders into your motor assembly. After snapping both of those in, ensure that you tighten these wing nuts as tight as they can go. This would be a great time to go ahead and plug in all of your wires. There will be 3 that need to be plugged in. There's going to be this ribbon colored wire and there's going to be this red and green cable. Now we're going to go ahead and start dressing Charlie. Go ahead and pull Charlie's costume up over the assembly and then slide his arms through the sleeves. Now we're going to go ahead and attach his head. After attaching his head, I didn't even notice, but his ruffle was wrapped around one of his buttons here. So next, put his ruffle on around his neck and then plug in the 2 wires matching red to red and green to green so that everything in his head gets power. Now we're going to go ahead and put on his hands. Next, go ahead and attach Charlie's hat with the 4 hook and loop fasteners, Velcro strips that are on his head, and then attach the tag. There is going to be a screw here. You're just going to loop the ribbon underneath it so that way it stays in place. Now let's go ahead and turn Charlie around and take a look at his controls. Charlie in the box has 3 modes. 1, he has sensor where he will work with the human-only sensor sensing body heat. He has off, where he will work with the step pad, charming button, or whatever you want to activate him with. And then he has constant on mode, where he will constantly run until you unplug him. He also has the option to work with a larger speaker if you do wish to hook up your own speakers. And he also has volume control. Now all that's left to do is plug him in and watch him go. And here he is all set up and ready to go. I have him set to the constant on mode, so he's going to run through all of his phrases right quick for us.
I'm the official sanctuary of the island of misfit toys. My name is Charlie. That's why I'm a misfit toy. No child wants to play with a Charlie in the box. It's Santa! Look, Rudolph is leading the way! Halt! Who goes there? I'm the official sanctuary of the island of misfit toys. My name is Charlie. That's why I'm a misfit toy. No child wants to play with a Charlie in the box. It's Santa! Look, Rudolph is leading the way! Halt! Who goes there?
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the new for 2025 Charlie in the box from Spirit Christmas from Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is yet again, we're 2 for 2 for absolutely phenomenal animatronics that I have opened so far from Spirit Christmas for this season. First we did Frosty, second we did Charlie in the box. And one thing I didn't notice until opening Charlie, I noticed it on Frosty right away because I am like the biggest Frosty nerd you will ever meet, is that all of these animatronics say right here speaks lines of authentic audio with voice inspired by the movie. I didn't even notice that these weren't the original voice actors. These impersonators that Spirit Halloween, Spirit Christmas hired are phenomenal. For these 2 so far that I've heard in person, absolutely incredible. I haven't opened Clarice the Dolly or the elephant just yet, and I haven't really paid attention to the videos online. The only one I've really paid attention to was Frosty because I am so big on Frosty, but I wanted to be surprised by these Rudolph ones in person. and they are not disappointing. They are so amazing. Charlie is very easy to build. He is great quality. I was fully expecting to have to assemble this gift box, but I didn't. It is all solid blow mold plastic. It is great quality. He's got a nice big and clear speaker. He goes together in like 10 minutes. If you've been building, if you know these animatronics like inside and out like I do, you see all the unboxings we do and all the animatronics we assemble for the holidays, this can go together in like realistically like 5 to 10 minutes. This is very easy to put together. He's another one made by SVI, and he's just absolutely incredible. He has lines from the movie, but impersonated by somebody that again sound absolutely amazing. His quality is phenomenal. His hands are solid blow mold plastic, so is his head. The only thing that is weird to me is that his eyes glow. Don't know why, they never glowed in the movie, but I'm gonna unplug those for when we display him. His costume is very nice quality, and I have ran him quite a bit with the audio off because I wanted to hear how the motor was sounding, and it doesn't seem like it's stressing at all. So I don't foresee this having issues, but he seems amazing. The mouth moves, the body tilts, and I don't know what more you could want out of Charlie. He is absolutely incredible. For $220, I do think you're getting a really solid animatronic. I think this is awesome, especially with how limited these are going to be. These are going to be very limited this season. Once they're gone from online, they are not restocking, and you will have to try and be lucky enough to live over on the East Coast to find one of these guys in one of the Christmas stores. So if you have the opportunity to pick this up, I highly recommend it. He is so freaking cool. I am so excited to add this alongside all of my other Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer animatronics that we have collected the last 2 years. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the other unboxings.
I'm the official sanctuary of the Island of Misfit Toys.